I made this video just to capture this feeling. How I'm feeling. I feel great. I'm 25. This is the best I've felt in my entire life. Crazy thing is, I'm no better off this year than I was last year in terms of finance and superficial standings. I still occupy the same physical space in the world that I've always been at. But when speaking about the mind and growing as a person, I keep climbing higher and higher. My growth is so exponential that it scares me sometimes. It might not be obvious to most people, but I'm amazed at where I'm at, which leads me to say, fuck potential. I say that because that statement diminishes the accomplishments that I've made, the strides towards greatness I've already made. Just because you don't see it doesn't mean it isn't happening. I hear it a lot, and I'm sure you hear it as well. People say, you got a lot of potential. You're gonna be something someday. Let me tell you something. I am something. Today. I've done great things in my life. You've done great things in your life. We often don't give ourselves the credit we deserve because we don't look at life through our own eyes. It's mostly through someone else's. Just sit back and look at what you've done in your life. Look at the people you might have affected in a positive way. People don't always tell you what you mean to them or the impact you've had on them. Doesn't mean it hasn't happened. You just have to trust that the energy you choose to put out into the world is that of a positive nature. And if that's the case, you'll always have a positive impact on a person's life. If you look at your life and you don't feel like you've reached your potential, that should be reason enough to go out there and change that. My best friend died May 22nd, 2018. I felt every emotion possible since. The reason I bring him up is because of potential. My boy was good at so many things: basketball, football, boxing, rapping, anything. Anything he sat down and tried, he could have been great at. And I've known this ever since we were kids, some 15, 16 years ago. So knowing that, I've always seen him for what he could be, but I never saw him for what he was or who he was. I was looking so far into his future that I couldn't appreciate him in the present. So when he died, it initially hurt because I know that wasn't how his story was supposed to end. But over time, that hurt went away, and it turned into me hurting because his actual presence was gone. His laugh, his voice, his energy, his impact, all that happened. All that future shit never happened. I don't sit back and think about what could have happened, but I think about what has already happened. I think about those memories from when he was alive. I don't have future memories. The reason I make these kind of talking videos is because of him, the impact he had on my life while he was here. Say what you want, but I know I had a positive impact on him and damn near everybody I met, because that's the energy I choose to put out there. I used to only talk like this to the homies, all deep and philosophical and shit. But I see things different now. I want to impact more than just me and mine. I want to help anybody looking. I'm really in love with words and the powers they hold. I can't do much for you, but I can listen. I can give game. And to me, that's what's most important. The knowledge.
I feel kind of free.